Hello everyone, I am Lale Maligo, a secondary school teacher by profession. However, I am made jobless because of speaking up for the students of Kwikila Secondary School and defending their right to a quality education. For background information purposes, let me briefly explain what actually had happened that resulted in me being made jobless. On the 29th day of January 2023, many of you may have watched the video that I posted in Facebook disclosing mismanagement, misappropriation, and misuse of school funds by the administration of Kwikila Secondary School in 2022. I had to take the risk and put my job on the line because as a local teacher, I had enough of seeing the students suffering because of gross maladministration and corruption. Dear parents and citizens, you all know very well how much pain, struggle, and the suffering the students are going through and have been going through. Even now, as I am speaking, students have been sleeping in the dark for almost a week now. This is because PNG Power had disconnected the power due to non-payments of power bills. This is risk. It's a very high risk, or it's a risk for our female students and unfair for the students. I had to put my job on the line because I had enough of seeing the administration spending the school funds recklessly without following any school budget. Let me give you two examples to give you a picture of what I am talking about here. At one instance, term number 1 of 2022, to be more specific, the administration recklessly used up 1 million kina within 10 weeks or less. Just imagine that. At another instance, 418,000 kina came in as TFF. Out of these, 411,000 kina was used up just in 2 weeks. Just imagine that. This is pure maladministration. Anyhow, based on these allegations, investigation was carried out by a team comprised of 9 members. As a teaching staff around that time when the investigation was in progress, I was well informed and well aware that all they found were incomplete financial records. This simply means that my claims were confirmed as there were no proper financial records like no CCB, no quarterly financial reports, no acquitals, no budget for the school to verify on how and where the school funds were used. The investigation team also confirmed my claim as not even a classroom, a new dormitory, or a new teacher's house was built with the 2 million kina that was received in 2022. All they found were the rundown school facilities. Some classrooms were so rundown that students sit in pools of mud to learn. Classrooms were overcrowded that some students had to sit outside to do their assessments. Students were living in rundown dormitories, unsafe for them to live in. Curriculum delivery and assessments were not fully supported financially. At times, teachers had to go to an extreme of writing tests and assessments on the charts. The investigation lasted for 3 weeks. From then on, the investigation report has been actively suppressed to date. While the investigation report is delayed, the 3 officers from Central Provincial Education Division, in collaboration, hijacked the appointment process and subjected me to occupational detriment by rejecting my appeal to act on my tenure at Kwikila Secondary School, pushing me from school to school against my will, and eventually made me jobless. My children and their mother are victimized, suffered emotionally, financially, and physically. My wife, who is a teacher, was also displaced from a tenure position and made jobless as well. Thus, she had to go for studies just to secure a study position so that she can be on the payroll. This decision cost us dearly as it was a late decision and we didn't prepare for it. We had to obtain additional loans to pay for a school fees of 9,050 kina. We incurred very high debts. Our children are also affected. Our elder son, who turned 6 years old this year, supposed to be in school, is not in school. His early childhood education is affected. This is because of my appointment issues. Our younger son, who was 2 years old beginning of this year, was forcefully separated from the mother because she had to go for studies. So as a whistleblower, I seek remedy at Kwikila District Court and the whistleblower at 2020 for the following orders: to be reinstated to my tenure position at Kwikila Secondary School, the investigation report carried out at Kwikila Secondary School be made available for the stakeholders, and 4. Orders the Honorable Court deems fit. However, the case was dismissed at the District Court because the District Court magistrates do not have the jurisdiction to make ruling on administrative issues. I was advised to consult a lawyer and register the case at the National Court. Dear family, friends, and the good citizens of this country, I am posting this video to reach out for help because I have seen that there are officers in the government system who actively suppress justice and defend corrupt practices. Therefore, we need good team to fight against corruption to see transformation in our schools, in our institutions, and in our government systems. In light of this, I hereby appeal for your social support. Share this video for me to team up with like-minded lawyer and the people who can help me to fight for justice and transformation at Kwikila Secondary School. Please share this video in every Facebook and WhatsApp group to show your support and to show that we had enough of seeing our children suffering because of corruption. Before I conclude, as they always say, there is no such thing as something for nothing, meaning that we have to pay the price to see justice and transformation in our school and in our society. Therefore, I am appealing for donation of any amount to pay for legal fees. Nothing is too big, nothing is too small. Whatever amount you donate will go for legal expenses. With that, I would like to thank you in advance for sharing this video and for your donation. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.